PlayStation is confirmed to not be attending E3 for the second year in a row. Shortly thereafter, Phil Spencer popped up on Twitter and said, "Hey, guess what, guys? Xbox, we're going to have a great show for you
Of course,
at
Phil,
E3.
Of course, Phil would come out and say that.
Why wouldn't you?
I mean, man, take it. Hey, man, take it.
Take the opportunity. PlayStation's going to lay down and let you piss on them a bit and just, Kelly.
Either that or PlayStation's going to have one hell of their own motherfucking shit.
Well, last year they definitely didn't have one hell of a fucking show.
No, they didn't.
In fact, they had nothing.
Yeah. They'll have something this year. I mean, it's obvious with the new
well, they're going to have the console.
Yeah.
But I mean,
they're up to something, bro. They're up to something, bro. Right now they're holding trump cards. We just don't know how they're going to play it.
I don't know if they're holding trump cards or they just don't have a choice and this is the only way they can play it.
Maybe. It's possible. It really is.
I don't fucking know. I obviously they're going to show the console off. It's weird to me that we mentioned this before that they showed that game first. It was like for the PlayStation 5.
I already forgot about that game. That's game
fucking, what is it, Godfall or whatever it's called?
It looked like Warframe met something else.
It looked generic. It looked cookie cutter.
It looked bad.
And then it said PS5 at the end. I said, wait a minute, I haven't even seen the fucking console yet. I'm seeing a game now?
Yeah.
So their news release
is not going to be exclusive. I think that's
that game is going to be exclusive. It is.
Don't give me that.
And they're gonna, you know what I think? I think they're gonna put it alongside as a sell. They're gonna be the game they attach to the console.
Oh god, it's gonna be like the fucking Knack game that came out.
8K.
Remember that shit? That Knack game that came out. That came with
Knack,
the PS4.
Yeah, Knack was great. What are you talking about,
bro? Nah,
so
bro.
good they had Knack too.
Yeah, nah, bro. That ain't it. It sold because it was like a fucking game you could buy.
Somebody sent this to us on Twitter as well before I forget, where Sony is creating a series of televisions, not in the same way they did before. They're not marketing as this, but they have PlayStation-specific features built into the TV like we were talking about last podcast. Somebody tweeted us on Twitter, I can't remember who it was now, and they were like, you guys are reaching Nostradamus fucking... Or
bro, we've been crushing it. Last few weeks, we've just been calling shit, bro.
Calling shit left, right, and
We've just
center.
been calling shit.
So
hit that
happening.
like button.
So that's happening.
Hit the like button.
That is happening.
Hit the like button.
To a certain degree. And so you know what? I think we're going to be like, it's going to be like Godfall 8K. Pair with your Sony TV.
Nah, I'm good.
And it's going to be fucking whatever. Anyway, we know nothing about the PlayStation. We're going to find out soon enough. But all you need to know is that they're not going to be at E3. And a lot of people are saying E3 is dead. Look, if you're saying E3 is dead, I don't know how many of you have been around the game industry
it's not
very
dead.
long.
It's not dead.
It's not dead and it's not going anywhere.
No. I think it's on. I think it's not as impactful as it was before.
Yeah.
It's most certainly not dead. I just think the way we consume and the way we get things, because E3 was a great thing before social media was really a big thing, where we had to get our information essentially at E3.
Yeah.
And now we're getting it, like we know a lot of the stuff before it's even out. Before it even comes to E3.
And I think
there's leaks, rumors.
Yeah, some of that is that the marketing machine now is that it has to be in front of people all the time.
Yeah.
And so it's, while there are still big releases
and there's more shows out there.
Yeah.
There's other places now other than just E3.
Microsoft showed off the Xbox at the Game Awards
Exactly.
show.
So, there are places now, and they're going to go where the eyes are. And they're also going to go where the demographic is as well that they're looking for. E3, in my opinion, I don't know this for sure, but I would imagine E3 skews a little bit older. It probably is people in their late 20s to 40s that have had E3 in their life for a long time, that are used to that yearly update, and it's something that I look at E3 like the dad or the grandfather that sits at the table and still reads a newspaper. You know what I mean? Enjoys the crossword, has the time and wants to do that. I look at the new generation, the Game Awards, the guys that are flipping through their phones, that are constantly instant gratification, skewed younger. And so, depending on where you want to place things, it makes sense. E3 is not going anywhere.
No.
E3
will change.
It will
Its
change.
Format will change.
It's not small.
But there's a reason why all these extra events, if Xbox is running their own, or if Sony is running their own, or Nintendo is running their own, it still happens during E3 week.
100%.
It's less about.
It's like March break.
It's still there. It's E3 week is there.
You might not go to Cancun, but your ass is going somewhere else.
Everyone still calls it E3.
Yeah, still
even
spring
if it's
break.
a separate event.
Still spring break.
Exactly.
You want to consume because as gamers we're conditioned for that week.
Yes.
That's supposed to be a big week for gaming.
I think it's important to have that kind of stuff because it gives for the marketing point in the year. It's mid-year June, and it hits a peak.
Yep.
And then you can ride that bitch.
Yep. Until the stuff comes out.
Until the stuff comes out.
Yeah.
So
it's a wave.
It's a wave.
Just when shit's getting slow, you're like, hey, we got E3 week coming though.
Bam!
Let's get hype about games again.
Exactly.
And we're back in it.
It happens.
Yeah.
You're back into it. So I think that I don't think E3 is going anywhere. It's certainly if PlayStation does something, they'll still find a way to do it around E3. So it's just it's there's a reason why Xbox would still be at E3. There's a reason why developers still want to be at E3 and be a bigger part of it. It's kind of just part of the culture and just kind of the way that she goes.
Yep.
So anyway, we'll see how that goes. But PlayStation's news releasing seems to be like they're getting more in line with Nintendo, where they want to do more of their own stuff on their own time, and then if they're not ready, then they just don't show up.
That's it.
The Xbox Game Studios is, according to Phil Spencer himself, came out and said Xbox Game Studios is in execution mode, but still acquiring as well. So Game Studios being obviously their first party stuff, where they've been buying up stuff like Ninja Theory and all those developers that we talked about many moons ago now. So they are all in execution mode, but they're still headhunting. They still want more. They're not done buying. What he's saying here is we're not done buying people yet.
Okay.
We got more money, and we want to spend it.
Microsoft just buying shit.
Yeah.
Just buying.
Because again, for a while in the last generation or so, exclusives didn't seem to be as big of a deal for people. But games, the way that it feels like to me is like games, people are getting kind of tired of all games just feeling kind of the same and they're just kind of whatever, and they're available like people want something
they
relatively
want exclusive.
Unique.
They want to be part of a club.
Exclusive, and they want to be part of a team.
Yeah, that's it. They want to pick a side, bro. And ultimately, they want to pick a side, but they still want to be able to play with the other side.
Yes. Yeah.
But they want some definitive.
But they have to have something where they can go.
But they want to fight. They want to fight like they want old console wars, bro.
Yes. Yeah.
No, there is no
all the time.
Like there is a console war, but dude, how much? This might be just because I'm getting older, but I actually just feel like this generation of consoles. I mean, there wasn't much of a fight, but dude, back in the Xbox 360, PS3 era. It was all about wars, bro.
Yeah.
My console's better than your console. My games play better than your games. My this, my that, my exclusive, my this. It was like, bro, you'd find somebody like your coworker and you'd ask them, Xbox or PlayStation.
Yes.
Those were the conversations you had.
Yes.
Christmas time comes around, you'd be like, fuck, which one do I buy?
Henry Cavill was asked in an interview recently.
Which team do I play for?
PlayStation or Xbox? And he said, PC.
PC.
Right? PC Master Race. But it's you know what? In all honesty, it adds a shitload of toxicity to the gaming sphere.
It does.
But at the same time, from a marketing standpoint,
it's what you want.
It is what you want.
It's what you want. Competition.
You want people to want. It's like a sports team where you're all in on a sports team.
Yes.
Even if you're like the Detroit Lions.
Yes.
Or the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yes.
And you hate yourself.
Yes.
For being a fan, but you're a
fan of it. You're going to go down with the ship.
You're going down with the ship.
And you're going to say, you know what though? But next year's our year.
Yes, exactly.
There's a potential trade happening or a potential game coming up.
And you just
our year. And
you want that.
And then you're depressed because you haven't won a cup in since the 70s.
Exactly.
But you know what? Hey, I'm in it for life now. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And the thing is now that everything is cross-platform, everybody's playing free-to-play games. PC has really blown up, dude. PC gaming has fucking
in the last generation cycle.
The last
massive.
5-6 years, bro.
Yeah.
PC gaming is the fucking Catalina.
Yeah.
Like the old PC Master Race guys were the fucking nerds in their basements going, my computer is way better than your console. And the console guys be like, go fuck yourself, dude. I'm on fucking Xbox Live.
But now budget PCs are a thing.
Now,
everyone's playing console games on
everybody wants
PC.
a fucking goddamn PC, bro.
Yeah.
A game comes out, Fortnite on the console, Minecraft on the console, everything on the console. But the people that are playing it know that it's better on the PC. They're like, it's different now.
Yes.
Those teams aren't really a thing because ultimately, I think everybody knows, the real team to be on is PC, playing on PC. There's no real competition. It's like, who cares where you buy it? Everybody can play with everybody.
Exactly. Which has been which is new to this generation too, where finally even PlayStation stepping in and going, fine, we'll let you play with other people.
That's it. Fine, you fucking losers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're already winning the damn rat race.
Well, exactly.
They're like, fine, I guess I'll let you play with the plebs.
But it's what people want now.
Yep.